Chris. Kelvin's here. Senior Dominican analyst Brandon could not attend today's event
because he is actually working.
He has a life. He's working. He has to make that cash. So it's all good. We hope you guys are good wherever you guys at.
If you're in Dubai, then Dubai.
If you're in Dubai, please send us a check or something.
Yeah, word. People from Dubai must be hella rich.
Don't worry, guys. You guys know we are in the East Coast. We are on Long Island, and we got hit by another nor'easter.
This time it actually hit us, though.
This time it actually did hit us.
Toby Flenderson hit us.
It was it's wild now that they're naming nor'easters. Don't you think it's wild? They actually, like, you know how they name hurricanes and shit like that? They name nor'easters now, which I think is really, really wild.
I thought they always did, though.
No, I don't think they did. I probably was oblivious because I was young. And
yeah, that's who. I mean, I always thought they did, though.
But it's wild. I don't know what was the name of this nor'easter, but this one hit us, like, bad.
Well, it hit us this time. And then we didn't get saved this time.
No, we didn't. It was wild. But like me, the inner kid came out. I went outside last night, played in the snow.
Yeah, I saw that. I did my forecasting.
Yeah,
last night.
You thought it wasn't spring when it was actually in fact spring.
Yeah, I mean, didn't know the spring equinox was the 20th.
The 20th of this month. I happen to know that. So, yeah.
I took astronomy and I should know that. So. That's saying something about me. I did not give a fuck about that class.
So we're going to start. It's going to be a type of a short podcast. It depends on how we go. Last time we went on a tangent with a lot of topics and we skipped one.
Not even once. It was just one topic that we went on.
No, two of them.
Which one? What was the second one? Because I know the first one was the
PUBG and Fortnite. And then the second one was...
Yeah, that was barely a tangent. The second one was the
soccer, when we started talking about that one was just... We just went off the rails on that one.
Pretty much.
And forgot one topic. So we're going to start with the topic that we wanted to talk about last week. It was the unfortunate event that happened on a United Airlines flight. It was United Airlines, right?
It was.
A pooch, a dog, was put up in the...
a pooch?
Up in the, what do you call it? Overhead? The overhead bin. This is our senior airplane analyst, Carlos, on the case. He's gonna let me know if I'm saying something wrong because he does work at JFK,
and he knows exactly.
He knows exactly what he can spot a plane's model and type from 15,000 miles away. He did that today when we were on our way to Toys R Us, which is gonna be another topic.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
So, a dog died in the overhead compartment. Apparently, a flight attendant had told one of the person who had the dog that it was a hazard. It was a safety hazard that people probably would have tripped over said dog and made her put the dog on the overhead.
How's that work? How's that work with the
with what?
Airlines, like with the dog stuff?
I'm pretty sure you could just put it in the back, right? Like where all the other luggage
But
goes.
I seen people have like normal sized dogs, like my dog, and they're like in there.
If it's a service dog, you can.
But you can't ask if it's a service dog, right?
You can.
Technically.
You're supposed to provide that information.
I'm pretty sure there's like paperwork and whatnot to.
No, not for like the dogs that are the emotional ones, like the give you emotional support.
Yeah,
all those dogs have to be like certified and trained.
Yeah,
but you don't have like.
But there's paperwork that'll tell the person like, yeah, this is a dog that's
there
certified.
Was one. I forgot where I was.
But so what happened with this?
No, not those. You're talking about the service. I'm talking about the emotional ones, bro. The ones
that's still the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not different. It's different.
How is it different? It's
not. It's categorized differently. That's why they're not service dogs. They're just.
But that's a dog that the person needs in order for them.
Yeah, but it's
to be all right.
I saw an article. And I remember reading it that they really didn't have to. That you can't. You're not allowed to like tell them that it's not a service dog. Like they could wear the service.
I can't tell them, but they gotta tell me and provide information that it is a emotional support.
Really? Like with like paperwork and stuff, or just a jacket?
I would assume so. Yeah. So
I can't just bring my dog in there and say I need him for emotional support.
Yeah, you have to have proof of it. That's what I'm saying. So this dog was put in the overhead bin. I wouldn't say forcefully, but the flight attendant was being, adamant that she had to put the dog in the overhead bin that has no holes. The poor dog could not breathe in there. So it said that the dog was barking for at least 2 hours, and then it completely stopped. And then, unfortunately, the dog passed away.
And you gotta have like a mental disorder too, as it says for American Airlines. What was that, United or American?
It's United. So,
that's crazy.
What was the airline that had that doctor that they forcefully took out?
United.
It was United. Jeez, United is just on a roll. It's so bad. And I flew United one time, and I didn't like their service.
All right, it says here on the United Airlines, however, the airline has some rules as to where the animal should be within the aircraft's cabin. Specifically, an animal should sit at the customer's feet without protruding into the aisles to comply with safety regulations. Customers may elect to use an approved in-cabin kennel for smaller animals.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, so they fucked up, right?
I would assume so.
You don't put a dog
You don't put a dog in
in the
the overhead
Yeah.
bin.
You
You
don't put a
can't.
cat.
There's no holes.
You can have a cat as well in the cabin. But you don't
So
put
think about it. Think about.
Yeah,
let's
that's
put
what I was like,
let's
what
put
the
a-
fuck?
Let's put a.
It's kind of cruel.
Let's put a human being into.
Yo,
play
I
now.
saw that picture of how that dog came out. I was like,
Let's put a human being into play.
Ooh.
Like, you know how people are claustrophobic, right? They can't be in confined small spaces.
well, yeah, of course.
So now, when you're in a small confined space, it's hard for you to breathe.
No, I know. That's why he died.
That's why he died, because he was he was basically throwing a panic attack because he didn't know what the hell was going on.
Oh yeah, of course.
Was barking for 2 hours and then died because
2 hours? Damn.
Yeah. he was barking
That's
for 2
fucked up.
and he died.
Oof.
The poor lady was cradling her dog,
How
a
would
dead dog. It was
what would they have to do to like to make that good again? How much money would they have to give? I would say like $5 million.
$5 million for the person.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nah, man. A dog has no price.
Of course, it has no price, but like, how much would they be willing to give? Everything.
United Airlines willing to give to the person.
Yeah, well, everything has a price to.
I better be getting flights across the world for free, from here on out.
For how long?
No, yeah,
For how long?
for on out.
What do you mean, like forever?
Yes.
Chewy,
Hey,
what do you think?
Hey, United, you remember how you killed my dog? Yeah, I want to go to Japan this week. Can you make it happen? Yeah, and it better happen.
How much money would you think they give? Honestly,
Can't put a number on it.
of course not. I'm just saying, ballpark it. You know.
Even them doing all the shit, like kissing ass that they would do to you, still like you killed my fucking dog.
Exactly. You killed my dog.
Well, yeah, of course, it's sad. I mean, I would be actually.
Yeah.
I'd probably kill somebody if it was my dog.
Exactly.
But
I have a cat.
I'm just saying, like, I would say like $5 million. $5 million for the emotional distress.
Nah,
I would go for more, bro.
it wouldn't. That wouldn't be sufficient.
That wouldn't be or would be
Over 10.
over 10.
Yeah. So you're telling
I
me
gotta go on with my life without my dog.
you're telling me
Get
Angel's
reminded.
you're telling me Angel's life is worth $5 million?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how would that go about. I mean, it's just I'm just thinking of it as a business standpoint. It's a dog is a property technically.
You heard him? He's thinking of it as a business standpoint.
Yeah,
He's
like
making money off his dog now.
no. This is not personal. This
No.
is business now.
Okay. Kelvin Corporation. Oh, my bad.
Damn right. LLC in this bitch. No, like
God.
like I'm thinking like the company wise, like their HR or whatever. I don't know what their fucking they
Mhm.
would department would handle that, but like I'm saying like, all right, the dog is a property. How old was it? And they probably were thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're thinking about depreciation years or some shit?
I mean, they would think so. I would, that ass. If I'm thinking like that, there's definitely people gonna think like that in the company. They're like, all right, very sad, but let's think money wise. That's what they're thinking.
No, yeah, you're right.
Damn right, especially United Airlines. That's a big ass airline.
They're doing awful.
They're doing awful, but it's still a
ever
big
since
ass
they
airline.
Whooped that doctor's ass. Get out of the.
Oh, that was
I
United
reading
too.
Yeah, it was United.
They had two other
Damn.
incidents in the same
Fucked
week where
up.
They sent the dog. It was was going I don't know what state here, and they sent it to Japan. And then the other one.
Oh, I think I heard about that.
They sent instead of sending it to Kansas, they sent it to St. Louis.
Wait, what?
All United.
What do you mean?
Just, they're doing a lot of mistakes.
They've been doing a lot of mistakes for a while.
So, it's unfortunate.
They need to
It sucks.
chop it off.
We all have pets here. We have a
Who
dog.
would you say it was a training that's fucked up?
What do you mean?
Like within the United Airlines, training of the staff is fucked up. Like from all the way to the top.
The common sense isn't common anymore, Kelvin.
I mean,
Why on earth would you tell a lady to put your dog in the overhead compartment? How does that make any sense?
would that person get fired for that?
She should.
Sure.
Why would you put a dog
Her-
in an
whoever-
overhead
whoever-
compartment?
Whoever is her manager should also get fired.
There you go. This guy. I want to work for this guy. There's no idiots who works for him.
Putting the wood on the fire, bro. Like char that shit up, baby.
But it's serious though, because
It all
why
comes from the training that they're getting.
why on earth would you think this is a good idea? What I'm going to say to this lady right now. Hey, ma'am, can you put your dog in your overhead compartment, please? Sorry, you can't have a dog in the aisle because I'm afraid someone else would trip
Well, yeah, no, they have to like.
in the overhead compartment.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. Of course, yeah, that's stupid.
You couldn't think of another place.
Well, they even on the thing, like it said that it has to be like on their feet.
On their feet.
Yeah, a dog is small too. It was in the bag too. I was like, damn.
It's fucked up.
Whew.
I don't know. She was either stupid or thought it was like a regular bag.
I don't know, but like
She probably didn't see
if
the dog.
now let's say the dog was too big.
Black.
If
The dog was black. The bag was black.
But
She was
the bag had it was a special
mesh.
bag.
It was mesh. Yeah.
If the dog was too big, if I was the flight attendant and the dog was too big for the aisle and for the seat, I would have just politely told the lady like, "Hey, listen, your dog is too big. What we can do is try to get you another flight, give you a voucher. People do that. The airlines do that nowadays. Give you a voucher. Just pay for the expenses or something because they didn't realize their mistake of letting the dog onto the plane. You know what I mean? Not put it in the overhead compartment.
Yeah, I mean,
At least take the lady out.
they weren't.
Like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to leave because, and probably she's gonna make a fuss about it, shit like that. Like, no, I need to catch my flight or something. But this is your dog's life in hand right now. We can't have your dog in the overhead compartment.
It's either you put it in the bin on top or.
Ridiculous. At least put it in the cockpit with the pilot. Then fuck it.
What the?
If the dog's gonna die, everyone's gonna die. Fuck it.
Oh shit.
I was gonna put him down, probably.
Yeah. Well, whatever. But it's unfortunate what happened to that dog. So what was the name of the dog? I would like to give him a shout out. Rest in peace. You know.
Rest in peace, puppy.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Pooch.
Rest in peace, Courage, Cowardly Dog.
So that was that. That was the topic we couldn't get into last time. So now we're going to start with another unfortunate thing that's going to happen. This hit our childhood square in the nuts. Toys R Us is going to close down officially. They're going to have liquidation sales, meaning they're done. Toys R Us is not going to exist anymore after this year. And like I said, it kicked our childhood square in the nuts because we grew up on Toys R Us. We grew up on toys. We grew up
Done.
Yeah. Today we tried to go see if there were sales today. I was gonna buy a Nerf gun because my dad never allowed me to have a Nerf gun when I was a kid.
A
so
pro
I was
one
like,
too.
yeah, I was gonna go all out. I don't give a fuck. I told my sister, I was like, everyone's done for when I get this Nerf gun. I'm just gonna hit everyone. The cat too.
You never know. That cat could be flexible. Yo, if he dodges every shot.
No, I'm running away.
Word.
But we it sucks to know that Toys R Us is going to close down for good. We grew up on Toys R Us.
Nobody barely shot that.
We had a Toys R Us here in Freeport. I remember that.
That was a long time ago.
Bob's Furniture.
Before Bob's Furniture came and fucked everything up.
I mean, you could tell nobody was going to that Toys R Us.
I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck who was going.
Well,
As
yeah,
long
of
as there was
course,
toys for me.
we were going still. and the fantasy too of just going there and just seeing all the toys.
All the toys, like.
But like you could tell, like nobody was really going there. Like
That's
it was been a failing company for like a while. When they closed down the Times Square one, yo, it's a problem. That shit was huge. I had a Ferris wheel in there too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
What the fuck? Damn.
That's crazy. But yeah,
It's just an antiquated business. I mean, everything's online now.
Yeah.
Everything is on your iPad,
oh hey,
iPhone.
little Billy, you want a toy? Let me go on Amazon real quick and see if they have it. Oh, look, they do.
Oh, hey, you want to play a game? Oh, here's my fucking phone.
That's
You want to play something else? Here, I'll buy an iPad for you. That's a lot of toys saved up right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks.
It's just how it is now. Like, not that many people would want to buy conventional toys anymore because it's not really cost efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could get so many fucking apps on like your iPad,
right?
And then basically you're saving maybe more than a couple $100.
What was your guys' favorite toys?
Legos
Yeah,
and those WWF action figures.
Jesus Christ, we're old.
Before it went to E.
Yeah, we were known it
WCW.
as WWF, World Wrestling Federation.
WCW too.
That's crazy.
I love WCW. Goldberg.
Oh my God.
NWO.
NWO. Yeah. My favorite toys growing up was Legos. I loved Legos. I had Godzilla action figures.
Godzilla?
Yeah. My dad managed to find Godzilla action figures. You've seen the movies, right?
Which one though?
So
Japanese one or the one that
Japanese one. So I had Mecha Godzilla. I had Godzilla.
Damn.
Bro, my dad hooked it up when I was a kid. He was like, "Here, mijo, here's Godzilla," and it was a whole set, and it was all the Godzillas and all the movies. And I'm like, yes, because I loved Godzilla when I was a kid. And I had Power Rangers. Power Rangers were
I had
the bee's
one
knees.
Goku action figure.
I had a Gohan action figure.
Because I traded 3 of my WWF action figures for that one. Because my parents weren't able to afford as much as I wanted. So I made a trade. As they say in the NFL, chopping it up, cutting the roster down a bit, making an acquisition for 1-star player. That's what I did.
You traded up for like draft picks.
Basically,
You traded your draft picks away for a star player.
I did the Yankees move. I traded my prospects for like John Carlos Stanton.
Okay.
There you go. That was my John Carlos Stanton. That Goku.
Oh my God.
It was a Super Saiyan one.
I remember
it wasn't the regular one. So I had definitely. He's like, yo, I want those 3. I'm like, you got yourself deep. Bro. I was not letting that slip away.
We were kids. We were already like making negotiations and shit. That's why That's why we're so money hungry.
Pokemon was another one.
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon.
Those
Yu-Gi-Oh
cards is like you gotta really you gotta see which. I got swindled a couple times.
I definitely got swindled. Definitely. Definitely got swindled a couple of times.
I sold a couple of holographics for like a regular basic one. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
No, I got fooled by a holographic card that was probably worthless. It didn't do anything.
Oh no!
I was like, "Oh man, that's shiny. Yeah, I want it." And I was a dumb kid. I was a really dumb.
Yeah,
kid.
I had a lot of fake cards too from like the Chinese spot next to Kenny's Kitchen. Yeah, I remember when some white kid called me out on it.
That same spot.
That's not real. That's not a real Charizard. You can see through it.
I remember that same Chinese spot that sold the toys. I had gotten I
got a book bag from there too. I remember that.
I had gotten it was half my size, and I was a little kid. It was half my size. It was a Power Ranger doll. It was the Red Ranger. I had gotten that from there, and I kept it till like I was probably like 11 or 12 when it started falling apart.
God damn.
Yeah, I was like 5 or 6 when I got it. I remember that. That Chinese spot has been there since when we were kids.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I
remember when I had Legos and I always build shit with it. I really didn't follow the manual of why I got the Legos. I just built my own thing. And my younger sister would come in and destroy everything that I made. Pissed me off.
Why would she destroy everything?
Yeah, she hated you. She's not that she hated me. She was just that type of sister. She just came in and bothered her older brother, and she knew I couldn't do anything because she was a girl. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's different. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I knew not to fuck around with my brother's toys
no, my sister did
because he
that.
would beat the shit out of me. Especially like any of the assembly ones, like not the Lego shit. I'm talking about the real like.
Right,
now
right,
you got to really assemble. Yeah, he had like a couple Star Trek ones. Yeah, he's like, no, he better not touch this shit.
Gotta whoop
And
your
I
ass.
always wanted to play with him because he look cool as fuck.
Right.
The Star Trek one, I was like, damn, this is a cool ass ship. Nah, I couldn't touch him.
I remember. You remember Zoids?
Yeah, I had
I had some
which Zoids? A New Century Zero, Liger Zero.
I had Liger.
I didn't have Liger. I was not fortunate enough. I had the Blue Wolf.
Okay. I had Liger and I had the crocodile. I had that one too.
I wanted the Liger with all the modifications, but
It was expensive.
I was
What we thought was expensive.
not a. I mean, it's still expensive. If you think about it. I look back at the prices. Like, if I buy it, I can't really buy anything for like another 2 weeks.
I'm about to go on Amazon and see if they still got an action figure like that. I'll probably buy one. Fuck it.
I had a couple Gundam ones too. Those.
Oh
like,
yeah.
they
Oh
were
my
fun.
god, I had a Gundam one. Yes, I did.
I had a couple of those.
It was the big one though. Like I had a huge one.
Oh no.
I didn't have the small one. I had a huge one.
I had the regular action figure ones. You get the put it together.
I had the one where like it was big. It was already put together, right? It was big and it had a little person inside.
Oh no. Yeah, you're talking about like the actual it's
Yeah.
a toy one. Nah,
Yeah.
I got the ones that actually you put together.
Oh, okay.
That was like after. That was like when I was like 8 or 9. Like I
Okay.
was getting into that.
That was great.
What else?
When we went today, we started reminiscing of all the
Yeah, man.
shit like that, and definitely the first thing I went to go see was the Nerf guns. So they had professional Nerf guns that cost like $100.
With the mask and everything. With
Yeah,
the,
fuck that. Nah, I'm good.
the ammo pack.
I was and
extended
to be
mag.
honest with you guys, I was this close. I was that close to buying a Nerf gun today. I didn't care if it was on sale or not.
Yeah, but that's like a little bit too much.
When I price checked and it was like $50, I was like, nah, I'll wait.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. And I
That's-
called
that's a
it
bit
too.
too
I was
much.
like,
That's
the other
probably
one, the big one's 80. I'm wondering this one has to be 50.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell.
So apparently tomorrow, Friday,
But those are selected still. It's gonna every week they're gonna add more and more stores depending on the store.
yeah, I know 4 on Long Island is going to get shut down. So
That's all we have, I think, in Long Island, right?
there's one in Carmack, there's one in Westbury.
Yeah, that's in Carl Place,
Yeah, where was the one that we went to today? It was in
Valley Stream.
Valley Stream, right?
What's the fourth one?
I don't know. It's probably I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
we
have to
closed the
look for it.
Babies R Us by Westbury.
Did they?
Yeah, they already been closed that shit down.
Yo, so what? Oh, never mind. Because what? Remember, like the talk we had, like, what if one day we have kids? There's no Babies R Us anymore. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Walmart, Target.
I'm not getting my kids clothes from Walmart.
Why not? They're pretty decent. The fuck?
No,
Most of the clothes are made in China anyways. So
I'm good.
where are you gonna get them at?
Seats
Gucci.
Yeah,
Oh, congratulations then.
I'm gonna wrap my newborn in a Gucci scarf.
Gucci head to toe.
Yes. It's a $600 scarf.
$600.
It's a $600 scarf.
$600 scarf for the kid. Imagine for a damn adult. It's like fucking 2,000.
How much was your Yves Saint Laurent tie that you didn't pay for?
Like 150
Godly. $150 for a tie.
for a tie. Could be the same for like a baby scarf then. It's the same. It's just the same amount of fabric, I think. So I would think it's the same shit.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm trying to think of what else. What other toys? I think all I had was like Legos.
Had
I
action
love
figures.
building.
I had a lot of
I love building things. When
Yeah,
I was
that
a
too.
kid.
Yeah,
I loved it.
but like I remember we used to make houses with different like blocks because I mean we couldn't really afford the actual sets.
No, that's true.
'Cause
Oh
they were
my
expensive.
god, yo! I remember when my dad was a mechanic, so he wanted to instill cars into me too. You know what I mean? So I loved cars too, and he got me a whole racetrack with an IndyCar racetrack for Christmas. Man, was that so much fun! It was me and my sister racing each other.
What was it, like the Hot Wheel ones? Like you
Nah,
could, like, oh, okay.
it was. If I remember correctly, it was Legos.
Okay.
And they create. It was like a track. It was a gray track, and it was a red Indy car, and a blue Indy car, and it was with the person inside and shit like that. You had to build the car. You know what I mean? They had the wheels and shit. You just had to put it together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it had the controls and shit. Oh my god, that was so much fun. I could not stop. I was playing at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, nonstop playing it. Christmas night, because we're Hispanic, we would celebrate Christmas the 24th.
I was gonna say, like, how would you? Oh, y'all will open at like midnight,
at midnight,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, like I remember it was like one.
I never understood. All the people, like, you know, the non-Hispanics, they do it the 25th in the morning. Like, why would you play it with your? You know what I mean? Who's waking up in the morning?
What do you mean? Who's not? I mean, you gotta understand, like.
For me,
if you're not having a party, it's different though.
For me, how it would when I was younger, my dad always brought his friends and
yeah, it's different. I mean? Yeah,
but
when I was younger too, yeah, they were like that. Now it's like
but right now I don't wait till midnight. Me and what my family do, like we do it like 8 or 9 o'clock.
Oh no, I used to be like, fuck it, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll open that shit up. I don't give a fuck. Like, to be honest.
But when I was a kid, I guess I never understood the fact, like, why would you wait till tomorrow, like 25th, to open your gifts when you can just open it at night?
Well, because their parents are taught like that, and then they taught their kids like that. It's different.
I'm gonna do it to my kids like that. I'm gonna let them open it at midnight. Maybe. I'm gonna force them to be
maybe
up.
Depending on like the type of year, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing really happening at midnight. I might fall asleep early. Be like, fuck
if I'm too tired, I'll make them open it earlier. If I'm tired.
Nah, that's like not even the same thing though. You're not even opening.
It's Christmas Eve. It's fine.
Yeah, no,
it's still the same. The 24th, 25th is the same thing for me.
It's got to be Christmas, bro. It's got to be Christmas. Come on, man. Like, I understand waiting till midnight, but
they'll be fine.
Of course, they'll be fine.
they'll be all right.
Nah, man. Nah. I'll just be like, yo, your motherfucker's gonna wait. That ass serious.
It got to a point where for Christmas, there was a competition between me and my sister who would get the most gifts. So, she holds the record for 11 gifts in one Christmas. I had 10.
What do you mean?
For like how many gifts we will get for one Christmas? Like, what was the most gifts we've gotten? You know what I mean?
You got 10?
I had 10. I had for one Christmas. I had 10 gifts in total. One Christmas. My sister had 11.
Damn, that's a lot. I never had that much.
Yeah.
Right.
Really? You guys never had that much? I guess we were just privileged.
Never count them.
Because it was always a competition between me and my sister when we were younger. Because if I got something for my birthday, she had to get something, or she could be mad. If she got something for whatever day it was, I had to get something because I would have been like, yo, how come she got something and I didn't get it? You know what I mean? So it was like that. So then for one Christmas, we had a competition, like, you'll see who gets the most gifts in one Christmas. She had 11, I had 10, she won.
Who gave you the extra one that you didn't get?
Huh?
How come she got an extra one?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out to this day. I'm going to find out who that person was, and I'm going to have a talk. So
why?
Just to see why I didn't get a gift from that person. Why did she have 11 and I got 10?
Because you're not that liked.
Probably. She is the only girl.
All right, there you go.
So
that's why.
We'll see. But yeah, Toys R Us is closing down, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very unfortunate. So
fuck it.
So we're going to get into the last topic that we want to talk about. 30 minutes, it's not bad. Our lovable president, Donald J. Is his middle name J?
I don't even want to know.
Donald Jerkoff Trump. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said that the reason there's so many mass shootings now in our country is because of the video games we play. And
they even did a study on it too. Like 80% of this of people with forgot what they said, but like 80% of people like that are involved in mass shootings never like played video games or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, they already called out on that bullshit like as soon as he put that shit out.
It's kind of Because we've heard that argument before, and I remember this argument has always been there since.
No, we
we
heard
were
that
young.
shit since we were like high school, bro. When they were
when
like,
we were younger, there was a lot of
Parents
people.
would think it was that would be the reason.
I remember there was one point. Remember,
GTA.
Yeah,
well, GTA was a big one.
GTA.
But my dad, I remember one day there was one time I was playing a video game. It was Red Dead Redemption.
Mhm.
It was for the PlayStation 2, and my dad was kind of like, "What? Why are you playing this game?" Because I remember there was an aspect where if I shot someone in the head, I get money for it. You know what I mean? Like there's certain body parts you get more money for, and he didn't like that idea, so he made me return the game because of that idea. I'm like, Dad, it's a video game. There's nothing. But for one Christmas, my older brother gave me Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and he was completely fine with me playing San Andreas, but he had a problem with me
because he never saw the bad side of it.
Yo, I made sure I didn't play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas while he was there. Made sure because there was like
bouncing and a girl making noise.
Yeah, it was like sex scenes and shit. Yeah, no. And my brother got it for me. And I was like, "Yo, you're the GOAT. Thank you for getting me this game." I was like, "Yes, I'm about to play Grand Theft Auto and San Andreas." But that was a shooting game. I played Call of Duty. We've all played Call of Duty. We played Medal of Honor. We played Grand Theft Auto. We played a bunch of shooting games. Halo. We played a lot of shooting games. I don't see none of us going up to a school or going up to a public place and going to say, "Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to kill some people today because of the video game I played." Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And then they also said that we should arm the teachers nowadays. And then what happened right after they said that? They had an armed teacher and he accidentally shot one of his students. He accidentally shot one of his, the gun went off and shot one of his students on accident.
Yep.
So there goes that dumb idea. What else do you got, Donald?
What else do you got?
We us here in the, I'm gonna make it a mission of ours to debunk all of his stupid theories.
I mean, there's people that get paid for that, so we'll use wait for them.
Oh well, then we should get paid for it.
That's like mad research, bro.
I don't give a fuck. We have time. Well, I have time.
I mean, I have time, but I just like to devote my time to other things.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying I don't have time. I just, yeah.
You just have other things to do.
Yeah,
This
technically.
is not a. You're not going on a date with me, Kelvin. We're just trying to debunk theories and make money off of
What
it.
is this right now? Is this probably a date? This is like a group date right now.
This?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a group date.
This is an obligation.
Oh, so you're saying going out means an obligation, Chris?
Yeah.
You don't care about me.
No, but it's stupid to think that video games are the reason for mass shootings. There was another unfortunate event in Maryland. There was a school shooting there, which I don't know how many lives were taken there, but I'm pretty sure I know there was people that were presumed dead after that. The Austin bombings, you've heard about that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, the guy the guy killed himself, right? After he got
'cause
cornered.
He got cornered because he was trying to let go another bomb and the police found him. And when he saw that the police found him, he detonated the bomb and killed himself. So there was one that he brought it into a FedEx. He's like, "Hey, I need to ship this out. It was a bomb." He didn't tell him. The guys were like, "All right," and then it detonated in a FedEx company. So it was crazy, but I don't see where's the correlation with violent video games being the reason for mass shootings. It's I don't get it. Why would it be a correlation between the two? I don't think people would think like, yeah, I play Call of Duty, so I know how to use a weapon now. Right? I can't be the only one thinking that. Am I right?
I mean,
How would me playing Call of Duty? No, I can use a SCAR now. You playing PUBG now, playing Fortnite. Yeah, I can use a shotgun. I know how to use a shotgun. I played it on Fortnite. It should be easy. How does that make any sense? It doesn't. There's a lot of recoil in a shotgun. I never shot one. I've held one. I've shot an M4 and an M16. There's a kickback on that one. Those suck. They suck if you don't hold them correctly because it could pop your shoulder out. And the ringing in your ear is terrible. That's why we always had to wear like ear protections and shit when we go out and qualify when I was in the Army. But I don't understand how people would think it would be, video games the cause for mass shootings. I don't understand that. I'm trying to think as to why they would think that way, but I can't put two and two together. So, yeah.
That's just people, I guess low self-esteem, I would say.
I mean,
not low self. Like, I don't know. They just have too much shit in their mind, probably, and then it's getting kind of out of hand now. That every week, it seems like every week this is happening. So, yeah. What are you doing? I'm trying to like connect to my Wi-Fi, and it's not working.
What the fuck just fell?
My phone.
That was the second time your phone fell.
I know, it was on my lap. I don't know what's going on. There we go. It's been acting up, this Wi-Fi.
Change your password, bro.
I did already.
Change it again.
I did already.
Change it again.
I don't know,
you saw what happened to Facebook?
Yeah.
So I changed my password almost like every month. And even then, I think I still got to change it probably a couple of more times. And kind of out of hand.
That is pretty old. That's like kind of like paranoid-ish.
What? Me changing my passwords?
Every fucking like couple months, like every month. Damn.
Yeah. Sensitive information.
Oh yeah, but just.
I mean, now like I was in the military, we threw our social security number like it was just rocks. We just threw it everywhere. Like, yeah, this is my social. This is my because everyone asked for your social, and in the military, it was bad. And now I'm not. It's gone to the point where like I'm not afraid to give out my social anymore because I'm so used to giving out my social security number. Yeah, it was in the military. You just had to give your social out to. It was on our doc tags.
Well, yeah, they had to.
It was on our doc tags.
Yeah, just in case you do die, you have to.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, there's a social. Like, you know what
I mean? I got him now.
Now they changed it. Now they don't have your social there anymore. But still, like in the military, you still have to give your social out to a lot of civilians and shit.
Well, because they're
asking you for your information.
Yeah, they bothered like not to even go into all that.
Yeah, like the thing was like, what's your last four? Your last four will be your last four numbers of your social security number. You know what I mean? So you say blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So
instead of saying just the last four, they would say the whole thing.
No, so they'll ask us, "What's your last four?" And we already knew, okay, that's our social security numbers, last four numbers. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, we'll say it's blah 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 blah. Like,
well, last four you can't really.
No, but I'm saying though, and there was other instances where like you had to write down your social security number on pieces of paper and give it to them. You know what I mean? And then you don't know what happens to it after. Like,
well, I highly doubt they do something.
I know, I highly doubt it, but you still got to think about it. I guess it's just me being paranoid.
Well, yeah, sure.
So
I mean, most people like they feel like that.
So, I mean, I've gotten hacked a couple of times already with my device. Like my Xbox got hacked twice. So that's why I changed my passwords because that's happened to me before. My League of Legends account, it was in Russia. The Russian guy was playing on it.
Motherfucker thought it was me the whole entire time.
Who?
This guy.
Yeah.
Because he gave me the password.
Listen to this story. Coincidentally, I gave him my password so he could play on it while I was in Afghanistan. Coincidentally, right after I give it to him, I can't get into my account anymore.
Like literally. Like,
so what do you want me to think?
Like a minute. After.
Right, a minute after I give it to him, I like, what the fuck? Like now I can't get into it. The password.
Yeah, it's kind of like hard to like.
To what you want me to think?
But then his account would have gotten hacked too. That's the thing.
I mean, he has my password.
No, but I'm saying if it was something like, what, like how did
he
you?
thought that I changed it just to fuck around.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Oh no, but like you said, like what, you logged in and as soon as you logged in, he got hacked or what?
No, as soon as I couldn't log in.
He couldn't log in.
He changed his password.
And I gave him the password that I just changed it to. Gave it to him, and then it got changed again.
Oh, then it was on your computer then.
You think so?
Yeah, because you changed the password before you even gave it to him.
Well, that's true.
So once,
But still, though, I didn't know what to think. And then the fucker was playing it in Russia. I'm like, out of all countries, a guy in Russia is playing on my account. And then the nerve of those customer service agents on League, they didn't want to give my account back.
why not?
Because they thought I didn't give them sufficient evidence that it was my account.
like, what did you give then?
Bro, they were asking me stupid questions. What was the fourth skin you've ever bought on your account? How am I supposed to remember that?
Oh nah, chill.
They were asking me that.
You better update that because fourth skin. Yeah, I've been playing this game for like 3 years now.
And then
How am I gonna remember?
What was your prior email addresses? And then you gotta log into those. I'm like, I don't use those email addresses anymore.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to remember the password?
Like right now with Facebook is bad as fuck because I have like an old Yahoo account set up to my Facebook and I'm trying to see how I can change it.
So it was.
I don't know the password. I don't know the password for that shit.
Yo, I forgot my thing too.
And I there's like no other, and I forgot all this security questions. So I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna fucking do this now?
You gotta do. You know why I like with the iPhone X now? Well, it was with Samsung shit too. I assume how they did it. Like now, when I log into my Chase account or when I log into any other shit, face recognition. I like that.
Wow,
It's mad easy.
Okay.
Somebody can slash your head off and just carry your head.
Okay, that was just sticking it a little bit.
Why you not stick with the fingerprint one?
I
Though?
wonder.
I can't.
You can't.
How would it work?
I can't. I have no.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I
So
wonder
that's
if
why I have
somebody
facial
can
recognition.
Take a 3D printing of your face, if it could unlock your phone.
I mean, it's mostly with the eyes. Because if you look away, like if you're not looking at your phone, you can't unlock it. You have to look at it.
There's an option to disable it.
I know, but still, they can move towards that. You know what I mean? Facial recognition, or the thumbprint. That's how I had it with my insurance.
Well,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I had a thumbprint. You know what I mean? Because I forgot the password, I was using the thumbprint so much. Like,
It is kind of like if you forget your password and then like it's not letting you do it with the thumb and you forget your password, that's like a little bitch because then you have to reset it and it's like God. But that me a couple times.
That's
already.
why I like the facial recognition on this phone because I can log into my. I mean, I know my Chase account password and using.
Yeah, I was gonna say like what happens they say
easier.
like
It's easier.
well, yeah, everything is easier with the whole recognition. I was just saying like you would have to change it according to they said like you reset it, so now we have to like ask you for your real password, and then you could set it up. I'm like,
so
that's got a little annoying.
Oh yeah, they could start moving towards that. I wouldn't mind it. You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. Moving into the future now with facial recognition.
I know there's some cars that have that they have to require the thumb now, right? On the
didn't
handle?
see that. Really?
I think so. I think there is.
I know there's a thing where like
I'm not too sure.
If you have your key around you, you have the button on your door handle. It'll just open it because you have your key on you.
No, yeah.
I thought that was the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, me too.
Because John's car is like that. And you just, whoop, oh shit, word? I don't even have to take my key out and push the start, bet. And you don't even have to take your key out of your pocket. So, what's this?
Oh no, this is probably added on then. Never mind. I thought they're like the higher end cars are getting like that, but no, it's just add-ons now. All right then. So we're not that far from it at least.
Soon.
I don't think so.
Soon enough. We have self-driving cars now that crash into shit and kill people. So we're getting there.
Well, yeah, that's about to happen. It's new. It's innovation.
Yeah, we're getting
innovation.
There. Pretty soon, people won't die in self-driving cars. So,
I mean, yeah, eventually, yeah. When they get all this shit together, yeah. I mean, unfortunate for people that want to try it out. You're the guinea pigs.
I remember I was listening to this other podcast. They were talking about it. So you know how everyone's creating robots now and shit. You know, sex dolls. When you know what I mean. So
sex dolls are fucking realistic too.
They invented. Relax. Take it easy.
She looking THICC. So ooh, baby.
They interview. You could probably watch it on YouTube. They interviewed a couple of these robots, and these robots kept talking about world domination.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
It's crazy, right?
Skynet all over again. Terminator bullshit.
Eagle Eye.
The Book of Eli?
Eagle Eye.
Oh.
You never seen Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. That was like just one entity though.
No, there's gonna be millions of them. So think about
I would
that.
say if.
I would have. Why? My question is, why do we still have these robots talking about world domination? Just set it on fire. Why are they still, functioning?
I would say global warming would be the first cause of human extinction. Second would be an asteroid that they're supposedly saying in the next century is gonna land here and obliterate all life.
Feel bad for my grandkids.
Nah, I feel bad for my kids. They won't even make it probably to 100 if they can. And then the next thing would be AI intelligence taking over.
Like the what's it? iRobot.
No, I was thinking more like Terminator.
That's a little bit extreme.
I mean, iRobot is extreme, but it was getting there.
Yeah, it was like
The
a
transition.
cohesion of
The transition.
it was a cohesion of humans and AI. You know what I mean? And eventually got fucked up. Like
Yeah,
AI
that is
wanted
true.
to
They
kill
had
the
more.
people.
They had more of a meshing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that's where it's
Terminator-
going to. Terminator was just flat out robots trying to kill you.
No, straight up like one program, and then it went straight to like humans ain't shit. Shoot up all the nuclears up.
Yeah,
Start from scratch.
it's kind of
It
scary.
was basically God's work in a computer. Like, all right, I fucked up this one. Start it over.
Like it was like a
Control, Alt, delete.
a bad drawing, so it's like they crumble it up and throw it
Etch a
away.
sketch.
Yeah,
Etch a sketch.
I had that when I was a kid too. And
I had that. Yeah.
I could not draw for shit on that one. I was just making boxes.
Etch a sketch. I had Life. I had Monopoly. I had some other shit too. I don't know. What else? Etch a sketch was amazing. I had some like Castle, like for like the Fisher Price. And I still play with it. Oh no, my favorite of all time. I don't know when I got it, but I got a car wash from my Hot Wheels.
What? Oh, yo, I think I remember those.
But the one that was 2 levels, bro. The one that you
Yeah,
slide.
yeah, I remember.
Bro, tell me how I used to wash those cars on a daily basis, bro.
Well, you have to like add water into the thing, right?
Oh my god, I'm gonna look it up now. Yo, you gave me a nostalgia feeling right there. Yo, I love that shit, man.
I remember that.
And
thing.
you know, funny thing is, I even had the carpet with the roads and everything.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And, the funny thing
and then
is,
our parents we wonder why our parents couldn't buy us shit. That was probably pretty expensive.
well, yeah,
Like, no, you
I
just
mean,
got that toy.
I even told him to get the carpet for me too. And we lived in one room, so like, it was just only that carpet. I was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Oh my god!
I just
That's
remember
crazy.
that. Oh my god.
Car wash for Hot Wheels. You just look up car wash for Hot Wheels. Yeah, fuck it.
Damn, but that was like a long ass time ago. I don't know if they have it still.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. I never had it though.
I had it, and I was like amazed by it.
I had a lot. I had a lot of Play-Doh things too.
Oh, Play-Doh.
Yeah,
Play-Doh was
I
another
fu-
thing.
I fucks with
I
Play-Doh.
used to eat it though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
After a while, my parents didn't want to get Play-Doh because they knew I was gonna eat it.
Oh god.
Nope, not it. Ugh. Damn, that was one. Wait, was this it? Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
it was
this.
that one. It was like
There
that one.
we
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Just look it up, guys. Just go and look it up. The Hot Wheels car wash.
I'll put like a picture up too and everything.
It was crazy.
Oh, there
Wow,
we go,
that's
right
crazy.
there. Oh, my god. Oh my god. I remember now.
Back when we didn't have bills to pay, we didn't care about anything. We just had to go to school, do our homework,
Oh my god, that's
so we can play with toys.
That's the one. Holy shit. Yo, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna look it up and buy it.
What?
I'm gonna look it up and buy it, and
we're
then
gonna,
start buying.
bro.
Hot
We're gonna
Wheels.
be like, yo, let's go hang out. Let's go for it. Let's go to
Nah,
a bar.
man, I'm washing my
Nah, bro,
cars.
I'm washing my Hot Wheels. What?
I'm watching my 1968 Corvette right now.
Oh my god, yo, that was wild. You remember those Dub City Edition cars?
Yeah.
Remember that? I had those. I had that. I still have my dad. Because he was really into IndyCar racing, Formula One. He was really into it back when it was really, really good when I was younger. And they always had one here in Indianapolis, 500. He went there one year with his buddies. My mom was pissed off that he went, but he still went anyway. He didn't care. And he got me because there was a Colombian racer in the Formula One. His name was Juan Pablo Montoya, and he had gotten me his Indy car. I still have it till this day. I still have it. So I'm gonna see how much that's worth. Hopefully, it's worth a lot of money. Cause he does NASCAR now. I don't think he still does it, but I know he did the transition to it. But I had that. It was pretty dope. So.
There was one thing. It just went through my mind.
I had that one. It was pretty dope.
Like, oh my god.
What?
I'm thinking about a toy that was just in my childhood that I always wanted, but like I never got. And then
Were you guys big fans of Barney?
Yeah, I had a Barney plush.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had that.
I loved it.
Okay, thank God I'm not the only one.
I used to watch it.
I was a big fanatic of Barney when I was a younger kid.
Yeah, DJ.
Oh God, my God.
What's the girl one? I forgot her name.
I forgot the orange one.
No, she was green. DJ was yellow.
I don't remember.
Me either. You remember watching Molly and Lunette the clown? Whatever. The couch, big couch, clown, with the doll.
No.
Damn, really? You never remember?
What was that girl's name? Maggie and the Ferocious Beast was the name of that one? Maggie? Look it up right now. Maggie and it was like a beast with like red polka dots. Come on, man. You guys got to remember this one.
Maggie and the... Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Was it called Maggie and the Ferocious Beast?
I don't even know.
It has to be that.
Oh, it has to be the Ferocious Beast, but I remember that now.
That one. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Is it called that?
Yeah, it's called that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I remember that shit. I used to love that cartoon.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog was a classic.
Came to my mind. Damn, the big cat. Oh my god.
Ed and Eddie was a classic for us. Tom and Jerry was a classic for me.
You don't remember this?
Oh yeah. I remember that. I never watched it though. I do remember that though. I'd never watched it.
Oh yeah, I used
was
to
that
love
on
watching
Disney?
It. No, that was in
I wasn't into. To be honest, I wasn't into Disney when I was younger. I hated Disney.
No, we didn't have cable like that. So I didn't have Disney at all. So right there off the bat,
I guess my childhood was just
I had basic cable like from the antenna. This was channel 21, like PBS, but like the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that one.
I remember. Yeah.
PBS. I used to watch the
Arthur.
fucking Arthur. That show Zoom or the fucking kids that had their own show and they had their own fucking language.
No.
Oh my god. Yo, what was that name of that show?
I didn't watch Disney. I hated Disney when I was a kid, but I watched Nickelodeon Cartoon Network. That's what I grew up on. So I watched,
Shit, I found about Cartoon Network Nickelodeon when I got cable.
Those were my thing. Blue's Clues, watched it.
9.
Franklin.
I was 9 years old when I first got cable.
Really?
A whole world like opened up to me. Like that's why
I've been had cable when I was younger.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We weren't fortunate enough.
I guess we were privileged.
Yeah, I wasn't privileged like that. And I was privileged, but not like that, though. I mean, we were pretty always privileged. It just depends on the levels,
right?
Yeah,
I watched what was it called? Yeah, Blue's Clues, Franklin, Little Bear. I watched that one. On Cartoon Network, it was basically Tom and Jerry, Scooby Doo. Codename Kids Next Door.
No, you can never beat the morning shows on WB 11. Jackie
Chan Adventures. Yeah, definitely love that one. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon,
Yu-Gi-Oh was on that one.
I know they had in channel 5 Fox. They had in the morning too, like with the kids shit. There was
always competition with that. I didn't watch that.
They were kind of trash.
WB Kids I think was the best one.
Yeah, because they had the Batman animated.
Batman remember
Batman Beyond?
Yeah, Batman Beyond. That was dope. I like that one.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ, we're old.
Old. Just imagine people older than us.
And now I like my niece and
the Jetsons and Flintstones.
Yeah. I did
watch that trash out of here.
I did watch Jetsons and the Flintstones.
I mean, yeah, but like barely.
I did watch the Flintstones a lot. It was I like that cartoon.
I barely watched it. Like
my niece and nephew nowadays, they don't know what cartoons are. It's trash that they have on.
No, they know cartoons. It's just YouTube cartoons.
That's true.
It's different. It's a different everything's changed up. Ever since the internet's like this now, the game has changed up.
Yeah.
Nobody really needs a TV anymore like that.
Yeah, you got your Hulu Plus, so you got your YouTube.
Hulu, YouTube Red,
YouTube,
Netflix.
Like you could just buy
Got two Netflix.
a subscription on the internet, and you can watch TV from there. You
Yeah,
don't need
people
you don't need
people
cable.
just buy internet now, and they just pay for a subscription,
That's
which is I think is almost as pretty cheap compared to like getting the whole cable shit now, because like every year they fucking bump it up, so it's like whatever now.
Yeah, whatever. It's crazy.
It is crazy though.
But I think that's it.
Yeah.
Wanna wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. It was a good.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a
If
reflection.
Brandon was here, he would have said some other shit that we would never know.
Yeah.
But
it was a reflection on our childhood.
yeah,
It was pretty dope. But
Chubby was playing rocks and shit. No, that was Wilmer.
That was warmer.
You were playing with actual dolls still.
No.
What were you playing with?
Wheels,
Oh, Hot Wheels.
control cars,
I have my remote control cars
fucking
and
turn 'em
helicopters.
up.
I'm honestly starting to think like my childhood was better than all of yours.
I had fun in my childhood.
I had fun too, but I think I just had more shit.
Well, yeah, it's 10 presents and one Christmas. I wish.
Shout out to my mom and dad for making it happen,
Word.
and my godfather and godmother,
Yeah, I don't have godfathers and grandmothers. We're not Catholic.
and my dad's friends too. They just loved me and my little sister.
Yeah, barely people came to my house. So, yeah.
But that's all for us here from the LTVS network.
From the LTVS network, the podcast that brings you great joy.
We hope. I cannot stand you. But,
all right, man.
we appreciate you guys listening, watching on YouTube, listening to us on SoundCloud and on iTunes. From us here, my name is Chris. That's Kelvin. That's Carlos with the camera.
Yeah, man.
And we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Just keep on loving us.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Peace.
That was a good one.
This man played the fucking
It's the NO. Recognize the real dog when you see one. It's the NO-G-O-R-I-O-U-S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dog when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. It's the NO-G-O-R-I-O-U-S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dog when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. It's the O-O-O. Recognize the real